Hello, Scorpio. Hope you guys are keeping well. We are going to get you a love reading done today, and we're going to also grab you an oracle first just to open it up with the animal spirit deck. And I'm going to be referring to the guidebook, reading you the message. Now, the message from the animal spirit could be a personality that you're evoking right now, or the person that's on your mind. So take it how it resonates, if it resonates. If not, just leave it behind. And then we're going to do some tarot after that, just looking into your person's feelings and how they're seeing you, any actions that they plan on taking towards you in the future, and we'll see if we need to get a potential outcome. So with that being said, Scorpio, thank you guys for being here. We're going to start off here with the animal oracle, animal spirit. I've already pre-shuffled all the decks pretty good, so I don't want to spend too much time doing that. And we're just going to pull from the deck. Wow, we've got fire ant. Okay, so there's some sort of either conflict or busyness going on here. Very busy. So that is some fire energy showing up for you here, Scorpio. So bear with me while I pull up this in our book, and I will hold it up for you so you can get a better picture of it while I read it out to you here as well. Bear with me here. Okay. So Scorpio. Now again, this could be you in this personality or your person. So the key words here are aggression, rigid thinking, and following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or a situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the Dharma and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. So when this energy is in balance, it talks about being very thoughtful, very disciplined. When this energy is out of balance, it does talk about being argumentative, excess heat, and gossiping. And to try and bring this into balance, it does recommend having some solo time and taking a walk at night. Okay, so that's the personality that I'm seeing here showing up. Again, could be you or your person. Take it how it resonates. We're going to leave that book open just so if I need to kind of go back to it, see how it plays into the reading a little bit later. All right, so Scorpio, we're going to use the tarot now and see your person's feelings. So we're going to see whoever's on your mind. It doesn't have to be somebody you're in a connection with. Could just be somebody that you have on your mind. We're going to see their feelings towards you, how they are seeing you, and then any actions that they may plan on taking towards you. Okay, so Scorpio, messages for Scorpio, please. All right, Scorpio, let's get it. So we're going to look at their feelings for you to begin. All right. Please give me 3 cards for Scorpio's person's feelings. What are their feelings for Scorpio, please? We got 2 here. So we've got some water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the 7 of Cups to start. All right. We have 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. Let's get one more for their feelings. We're going to pull the spread and then we'll deconstruct it. One more, please. Oh, that one wanted to come out. 2 of Pentacles, some more earth energy. So you could be dealing with an earth sign since I'm seeing so much of it here, but it's not a major arcana, so it doesn't really stand out too much. All right, let's see. We're going to look now at how they're seeing you, Scorpio. How do they see my Scorpios? How are they viewing Scorpio, please? 3 cards. Okay. Wow, 8 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. 2 more, please. Wow, Knight of Cups, lots of water energy showing up here now. So they're seeing you in your element. They're seeing you in your emotions here. One more for how they're seeing Scorpio. Whoa, Ace of Cups came in reverse. I mean, it was kind of shifting, but I'm taking that in reverse. Okay, now we're going to look at the actions that they plan on taking towards you, potential actions. Let's see. Whoa, the Tower. Interesting. Major Arcana, first one to show up, and that's a big one. Wow. All right, let's keep going. What's the actions that they plan on taking towards Scorpio? Something shocking that you're not expecting. Look at that, the World. 2 major arcanas. This is so interesting. Okay. Sorry if you guys hear the toy of my cat. It's his birthday today. I gave him a bunch of toys to play with, so he's been running around the house with them. Okay, let's get one more on the actions that they plan on taking towards Scorpio, please. One more. Okay, Page of Wands, some fire energy showing up here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. All right. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. The 2 of Wands, some more fire energy, and the Devil, Capricorn showing up here. Interesting. There's some sort of decision that's needing to be made here, but somebody feels stuck in a choice, stuck in a situation, stuck in some sort of routine that feels toxic or feels unhealthy in some way. All right, let's go ahead and deconstruct what I'm seeing here, and we'll get a potential outcome after. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So Scorpio, their feelings for you. There's a lot of confusion in their emotions. This is somebody who could have, it doesn't have to be the case, but could have involved a third party energy in this connection. This person may have a lot of options. They may be somebody who entertains a lot of other people. This person is trying to balance everything here, their emotions, their responsibilities, their work, their family, their time. They're really trying to make a decision how to make a choice. Okay, with this emotional energy here, it does talk about daydreaming, fantasizing. So this person may be fantasizing about past options that maybe they didn't choose, or opportunities that have kind of fell on their lap now. So, pardon me, their feelings are a lot of foggy confusion in regards to building something here. With the 3 of Pentacles, this could be work related. This could be somebody you work with. It doesn't have to be the case, but this person is juggling. This is somebody who is, again, trying not to drop the ball on their responsibilities, not disappointing anybody. Somebody who has a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Has a lot of pride. Okay, this is somebody who works very hard, and they feel like their work is kind of leaving them confused in the emotional department, like something they can't see clear in their feelings because they are very busy. This could be them in the fire ant energy. There's like this hidden flare up of tension, anger, aggression even. So this person could have a third party. And the third party doesn't have to be a lover. It could be somebody who puts work before someone else, or puts their ambitions or family before someone else. Now, this person is trying to make a decision to choose something here. Like I said, they have a lot of options in love. They have a lot of, pardon me, things that they're looking at in the emotional department. But I feel like they're really trying to make a decision as to which cup they want to focus on. Those cups have several different things of our desires. So I feel like this person is feeling overwhelmed. They're feeling a little bit confused emotionally, and they're trying to focus really hard on their work. Working with others, they may be somebody who is the leader in the workplace where people watch them build from scratch, or they take orders from your person. So this person feels a sense of responsibility. They don't want to let someone down, whether that's you or colleagues or people who just look up to them, but they are definitely confused about a choice here. Now, how they're seeing you, Scorpio, is somebody who has emotionally detached, somebody who has pulled back their energy, somebody who, this could even be telling me that they're seeing you emotionally detaching because there's some sort of lack of love here. There's something missing in this connection. And it's very interesting because this is the 8, we've got 9 and 10. So this is somebody that you could have a family with, somebody you could be married to. If not, that's maybe where this was hoping to go, their hopes for it. But I see they're seeing you as somebody who has emotionally pulled back. You've gone on some sort of dark night of the soul here where you're really trying to reflect on what it is that's going to make you happy. They're seeing you as somebody who is not maybe giving that same level of unconditional love that you maybe did in the past. There's something here about this beginning in love. The things that felt really good in the beginning have kind of altered a bit. So they're seeing you as somebody who may even be, maybe you walked away and you're coming back to apologize. They're seeing you as somebody who has, gone down a journey of looking for love, whether that's self-love or love from another. They're seeing you as somebody who's unsatisfied in love. And they're seeing you as somebody who still comes up, still shows up with support. You may offer this person, whether it's an apology or, like I said, some support. This person could be putting work before you, friends before you, family before you. There's something here that they try to balance, and they're trying to choose something here. And I feel like it's left you feeling emotionally neglected. So they are seeing you as somebody who's kind of disconnected emotionally, still showing them support. But it's like this new start in love, or this unconditional outpouring of love has kind of slowed down or stopped altogether. So they're seeing you as somebody who still is in this connection, even though you've emotionally detached. You're giving very little now. Because you're in a Knight energy, you're not showing them unconditional love with a Queen energy. And that doesn't matter about gender. It's just the Queens do show up with a lot of love, nurturing energy, or the Empress. So they're seeing you as somebody who's still in it, but very emotionally detached. It's like you've walked away from your emotions. You're no longer expressing your emotions because something is unsatisfied. We've got the 7 and the 8 of Cups. So it's like this person is almost feeling like they're living in a fog. They're living in a fantasy, and they could have neglected you while they've been in their head, in their emotions. So they're seeing you as somebody who's made a decision to turn your back on them in some way, yet still showing up with some sort of emotion in regards to either family, supporting the family, supporting their business, whatever it is. But the Ace of Cups in reverse, it does talk about a loss of love. It does talk about they're seeing you as somebody who's maybe not giving that full love that you used to. It's even like a signal, to curb some emotion. So maybe this person has stopped giving you an emotional outpouring, or that's how they're seeing you, sorry. I feel like you've had to do that. This person is seeing you as somebody who's kind of pulled back on your emotions because some sort of situation that's become very fiery between the two of you. I feel like it's caused some confusion and fog and balancing acts and juggling how to not lose this, or how to not lose the love. I feel like there's repressed feelings here, and because these feelings could have been repressed for a little too long, it could show you as being distant, right? Only showing up with some sort of support, or maybe an apology that you've sent this person to say, I'm sorry, but I'm closed off. My love has closed off. Now, actions that they're taking towards you, the Tower, the World, the Page of Wands, This is a very big, shocking event, okay, with the Tower. Something here comes as a surprise, comes as, you know, unexpectedly, and it comes to shake the foundation of your life. Okay, so this is an unexpected change, an unexpected revelation. Something here that they say to you or they do is going to really surprise you. It's very unexpected. Whatever this is, it closes out a cycle. It's like the end of a marriage, the end of a relationship, or the end of a way of doing something in the connection. So don't take that if it doesn't sound like your story. This is just what I'm reading from the cards. It may not be your situation. So I do see, you know, a distance in the heart space. I see confusion. Now, in regards to the action that they're taking towards you, whatever they say, because they are sending you a message, there's this spark of desire still here. There's something here that this person wants to say to you that they're very confident about, and I feel like they want to make a plan with you to try something new. Okay, we've got the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is the overall energy that you're not seeing. So this person does have a choice to make. They're with the twos again in their energy, and I feel like with all this fire energy, this is telling me that this could be their energy in the fire ant personality. Somebody who's very passionate, has a lot of ambition, very creative, very responsible, very much sure of their desires. Even though there's a confusion in their emotional space, they know what they want, what drives them. So I feel like in the background, this person wants to make plans with you. They want to make a choice to do something, whether that's travel together, go on a vacation to clear the air and see if something, you know, like a new spark of desire or passion between the two of you can be ignited. And with the Page of Wands, I do see them here offering you something. Look at the twos. Oh my gosh, right under that's the Two and the Sun. This is somebody you could have children with. So I feel like this person is going to approach you. They're going to say something quite shocking, surprising. They're offering you something here. They're bringing you a plan. And I feel like they're pretty confident, but whatever plan that this is that they're offering you, it's going to change the dynamic of this connection forever. And what it does is it either gives you the opportunity to rebuild that tower from scratch, okay, putting in the time and effort to rebuild that tower to make sure it's secure and steady, or it's to go your separate ways. With the World card, it's a completion. It's the end of the tarot deck. We've got your energy showing up in here too, Scorpio. So I feel like whatever action they take towards you, they say something or do something that's going to really come as a shock. It's going to close out either the way something was going, or it's going to close out a particular chapter in this connection where a new offer is being put on the table. And I feel like this person is quite confident in themselves when they approach you with this offer, with this plan. I don't know how you'll feel about it, but let's see what the potential outcome is, because I feel like we're a little bit left in the dark here. What is the potential outcome? And again, this fire ant energy, it says, you may also find yourself stewing on a person or a situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the Dharma and cool down? So yeah, I feel like, you know, maybe this could be a shared personality. Maybe this person could be a little aggressive, a little demanding. And I feel like maybe you've had to disconnect emotionally and cool down and pull back your emotions, hold back what you're feeling and be a little bit distant. And this person may come in a little bit hot and heavy with the Tower. They maybe say something that's very shocking to you, or they maybe tell you that they did something which is quite shocking, which could affect your house. It could affect your living situation. It could affect how you look at this connection. Whatever it is, with the World card, it does talk about something coming to an end. And again, it could be you know, maybe making plans to sell a house and buy a new house, or whatever the case is. There's something here that's going to change this connection in a very big way. Let's see, Scorpio, what's the potential outcome for Scorpio and their person? I feel like, whoa, 9 of Swords, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of, this could be feeling a little bit like a nightmare for this person. For you too. I mean, take it as it resonates. So look at the 5 of Cups. There's something emotionally disappointing here. Somebody's missing somebody, maybe the way something used to be. Can I get one more for the potential outcome, please? King of Wands. Wow. Yeah, this person... This person's trying really hard to save something here. They're going to be taking control to try and get those emotions of yours to flip around. I feel like this person's trying to save something here. They're stressed about saving this connection. They're stressed about some decision that they need to make. They're very overwhelmed. And this is somebody who is thinking about you like crazy. They can't sleep. Even if you live together, this is somebody who stays up at night because they're reviewing this whole connection. Something that's very hidden. They maybe don't express this to you. Get one more for the potential outcome. I feel like they're going to take control. They're going to assert... Wow. And the Empress. Libra, Taurus energy, and Virgo with the Hermit. Okay, so what I'm seeing in the potential outcome here, Scorpio, is time apart. There's some sort of need to have some reflecting done on both parts. With the Hermit card, it does talk about wisdom, talks about self-development. Somebody here going down a road of quiet to reflect on the choices that have been made. The star is guiding this person not to lose hope, but to follow their path, their true star. So I feel like there's going to be in the potential outcome some silence, some overthinking, some analyzing. But I feel like this person is going to take the lead. They're going to try and take control of the situation. After they've learned something here or gone quiet, they're going to open up and express their desires. You can see them here first sending you a shocking message in this this page energy where it's just a plan, it's just an idea, but they develop some sort of big confidence here after they've done some reflecting, they've done some thinking, a lot of thinking. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries here. And I feel like they're not going to let anything stop them. This is somebody who has really reflected on what they want. They still have a lot of passion, a lot of desire to save this. And with the Empress, they want to create something new here. Look at that, the Ten of Cups. There it is. In the center of your reading, in how they're seeing you, it's basically the Ten of Cups with a reversal. This person sees you, you're either a husband or a wife to this person. Maybe you have children, maybe you share a home, but there's something here that this person wants to offer you. It's like a reigniting of starting this foundation all over again. I feel like there's some sort of confusion that this person was feeling, balancing things or juggling family time, work time, something that left them feeling like they were lacking in providing you emotional fulfillment. And I feel like you detached emotionally once you felt that. And I feel like this really did shake the foundation of your connection. But there's something here telling me that they're not done. They still hold a flame for you. This is somebody who loves you, somebody who has great admiration. You are showing up as the Empress. This is who I'm seeing as you. It doesn't matter about your gender. They've really had to reflect on how to balance this all out, how to make a successful ending of something that's no longer fitting the situation for the two of you. So I feel like they are going to give you some sort of shocking news here that's going to change the trajectory of this connection, where they will be vulnerable with you. They will express themselves in a way that you appreciate. And again, to find this fire ant, to bring it into balance, it talks about solo time, right? We saw that here. Going into hermit mode, whether that's for just them or for you or both of you. And when it's out of balance, it talks about arguments, excessive heat, or gossiping. So, you know, there could have been some arguments that left this person up in their head at night. Let's see what's on the other side of the deck here. Yeah, definitely could have been arguments, fighting against the Empress, pushing back the Empress. You know, this person's exhausted, I won't lie. This is somebody who really defends the home, defends the marriage, defends the partnership, defends their business. But this is somebody here who has two different shoes on. They're exhausted. They're tired of fighting fires outside of the home and feeling like they have to fight you as well. So there's something here that they want to change drastically. They're tired of fighting, you know, many fires. So Scorpio, that's what I'm seeing for you. The potential outcome, again, reflection, okay? Deep thought, deep reflection, wisdom, and a protective energy coming in to take control of the situation, to express their desires of what they want to do with this. Okay, and we see the Empress at the bottom. That's you. They recognize your worth. This is somebody who wants that love back. I feel like they're going to have to do some deep thinking about juggling you with family, with work, whatever it is. They need to step up in some way that's going to help this foundation be built again, because something is over. Something is done. A way of doing something no longer works. Whether that's the connection itself ending, or the way something is done in the home, or maybe a business that's just draining the finances of the family. There's something here that needs to change. It's a major change. It's a destructive energy, but it brings in this peace. It brings in this opportunity to start a new beginning, whether that's separately or together, coming back together. From what I'm seeing here, this person is offering you a new plan. They have an idea that they are sharing with you here that they're very passionate about. They still hold a flame for you. That spark is here. And this person's very creative. So I feel like they are going to find a creative way to salvage something here and to rebuild. Okay, this is a very dependable person. They have a reputation that they want to maintain here. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio. I hope that that helped you in some way, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.